We're recording.
Just be like, what's up?
Okay.
Who's talking? What order are we talking?
Don't care.
Carly needs a time limit.
Why don't you go first?
Okay.
Yeah, let's
So-
let Carly.
But what if I like pick something that you guys wanted to talk about?
You won't. It'll be fine.
Well, okay. How about we all
That's a
say
spoiler.
happy birthday
Yeah.
at the same time to start it?
Okay.
So
you go next.
mom go 1, 2, 3, and when she says 3, we'll all say happy birthday.
With them too?
Yeah.
This is your big part, guys.
Wait, on 3? Yeah.
On
It's
3.
happy.
Mom will
Remember
go
your
1,
line?
2, 3, and then
Happy
we say.
birthday! Exclamation point. Happy
Okay,
birthday.
cool.
Okay. Count it down, Mom.
1,
Is it on?
Yes, it's on.
Oh.
Act that part out.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday! So happy birthday, Grammy. We're all here today to do this video for you. And we're gonna go kind of just in between, maybe go back and forth, I'm not sure. But we're just gonna start this. So before we did this video, we talked about things that we wanted to kind of hit on that makes us think of you, or lessons that we learned, or things that we love about you. So I think I can speak for all three of us that you definitely gave us a huge sense of creativity in all of our aspects. I mean, even Max is a really good drawer, even though he doesn't draw now. But,
Even Max.
but I'm saying, like, he doesn't do a lot of creative stuff on a daily basis, but when he picks up a pencil, he's pretty good at drawing. Shelby's super creative. Being creative has now become my job, so I would say I'm really appreciative about the creativity that you've instilled in all of us. You want to go next, Shelby? Want to look at our notes?
Yeah. Well, one
Can
of
you
the
edit
things
stuff
that
out?
Chris and I are extremely grateful for is how giving you've been. We bought our first home together, and a huge part of that was because of you and how giving you are. And Carly and I were also talking about how what should I say? You can edit things out, right?
Well, Brad's going to be editing this. So Brad,
I'm really
Shelby
sorry,
wants
Brad.
to edit this part.
Don't put this part, because I'm trying to say how we were talking about like our trip, right?
Yeah, so just say she's overall giving. Like, she helped us with our cars, our houses,
Okay.
trips, our Europe trip.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
So how about we
Take two.
just start to where you started?
Should we just start over?
Just start
Okay,
where you-
so Carly and I were also talking about how much fun we had in Europe and all the special memories that we had when we got to travel and study abroad. And again, a huge part of that was because of you. We were also talking about we bought all of our first cars when you gave us a gift for our birthday. So one of your best characteristics is how giving and selfless you are.
And just kind of going off of that, you've ever since Ava's been on the scene, or at least known about, you guys have been super supportive, not judgmental off of the strange situation at all. Been super helpful ever since she's been here. So I'm really glad that you're able to have a relationship with her as well. I know she's very lucky to have a great grandmother like you.
Yeah.
And
I would say one, like, not one of my fondest memories, there's many, but one of them would be all the dresses that you made for us. I mean, you made our like smock dresses when we were really little, but then you also made my homecoming dress, my prom dress. But something that I loved when we were younger is dressing up in the smock dresses and going to Easter at the Biltmore. And I was telling my mom this, that even though it was like a one time of the year event, I feel like that instilled in me a sense of having manners and how to act in front of like a fancy situation, and how to just act like a lady and dress nice and have manners, and then I don't know, I love that.
some really good childhood memories is going to all the Suns games with you and Big John, getting dressed up in my little Suns onesie or jumpsuit, and then getting put on the gorilla's shoulders. That was really cool. Shelby, a memory?
When I think of a memory, I think of Canada, probably with the
With
cousins.
Jack. Yeah.
That was really special. That was, I think, maybe one of my first like big trips, right? Yeah, so that was really
And we
special.
got to go on the airplane
by
alone.
ourselves, and we felt like we were so
Yeah,
cool.
and we got to wear like the important badges, and they came and checked on us during the flight because we were in like, I was in 4th grade, I think,
important.
flying alone. Another characteristic that I love about you, Grammy, is how tech savvy you are. I've told you this before, but all my friends, like their grandmas, don't know what an email is or how to even like get onto a computer, and I love that you have always wanted to keep learning. Whether it's like anything, social media, editing, like I know that you have like editing software on your computer, which is so cool because that's something that people my age are doing, and you're now 80 and you know so much of that information, and I just love that. It's encouraging knowing that you can be 80 years old and still be wanting to learn and learning so much, especially in such like a changing world where you went from not even having phones to now having all this new technology, and I think it's really cool. Shelby, you want to do this one?
Sure. We also talked about how humble you are. You have all kinds of glass and things you've made around your house. And we talked about, we didn't really know how successful you were in like the real estate world until we just overheard my mom's, what she said to you. So I feel like you've accomplished a lot, but you don't like brag about things or ever even really talk about them. So I guess that's just one thing we really
you're
think
super
is cool
you're
about you.
super humble about all the accomplishments you've had in life, and it's so like selfless and nice that when it comes to like having conversations, you're always wanting to know what's going on in our lives, and you're not always talking about yourself. Like you'll talk about Max and his job and you and what I'm doing, and when we talk and I'm explaining, what we're up to or what we're doing, you're always encouraging, like, oh, that's so awesome, or I'm so excited, like tell me more. And like everybody likes to talk about themselves, but like when we get to talk about ourselves to you, I don't know, it just feels like so nice because you're so supportive whenever we're doing, and I love that. We've done that one.
I think we've done all
What about encourages us in our passions?
You kind of just said that.
Okay, I've done that
She's
one.
just very supportive.
I think we should hit one more time about just like how much they've given to us, because there's like a lot of things like they've done.
Kind of wind it up with something like
Yeah.
that.
That you've always known that all 8 of you grandchildren are the most important thing to them in the world.
Yeah.
And that's a given, and it's an unconditional love. you
Yeah,
always
maybe
receive.
instead of like bringing up again like money or whatever that they've given us, because like we don't want
It's just they
to make it
love
seem like
you.
that's like the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you've always known their love, and it's always been there for you
Yeah.
without asking for it, or
Yeah.
it's just a given that you are their center of their world.
So I think
A big
too.
thank you, tie that into a
Yeah,
big thank
okay,
you. We
I-
appreciate you, kind of a thing.
Taking
So we definitely appreciate you, Grammy. You've done so much for us. You've always supported us. We know that really how much all your 8 grandchildren and now 1 great grandchild mean to you, and we've always known how much you love us, and we obviously love you, and we really appreciate everything that you've done for us. We hope that you have a really great 80th birthday, and we're excited to spend this time with you and to celebrate the day also.
And we promise more great grandchildren. Hint, hint, Shelby.
I was about to say this would be an amazing
Not for me
pregnancy
anytime soon.
reveal. No,
the couch.
I started smiling because when Max was talking, I was like, this would be a great like pregnancy reveal. Like,
Yeah,
too
yeah.
bad one of us isn't pregnant
And
because
for
Grammy
your
would be so
baby.
excited.
Be careful what you wish for.
But for Grammy, that would be like the greatest thing ever.
Should we be really cheesy and finish it with on 1, 2, 3 again and be like,
love you.
we love you.
I love
Okay.
cheesy.
He is.
So mom counts out.
How are they gonna be? I'll edit this without it being seem like.
Well, it's
choppy
gonna
and stuff.
be choppy, but
1, 2, 3.
we love you.
Wait, can we do that again? I was gonna say I love you.
Okay, I messed up.
1, 2, 3.
We love you. Perfect.
Now we're gonna